Yo YouTube, welcome back to another video. And if you guys are in the Discord, I did say I wouldn't be making a final strat because of how bad the lag was, but thanks to my friend Silence, he recorded the run for me, because if you guys do know, like from the last one and from your own experiences, the FPS would be like 2 FPS, 3 FPS, 1 FPS, or just even 0 FPS. And for some reason I would just constantly hit 0 FPS. And the reason for this is the armored, innit? The armored modifier slash mutator causes this, and it makes the lag just go unstable, and yeah, it just messes up your runs. So pretty much the strat is from him. It's just what I would have done, and yeah, he recorded it. And so big thanks to him, and if you guys do join the Discord, say thank you to him, because he did go out of his own time for this, and the score he got was 57.9, basically 58 billion. So you guys can push up to 60 billion if you can improve upon his region farming, because that's purely what it's about. So yeah, good luck with your runs, and 8 hours left. Enjoy your runs. So if you guys heard what I said in the intro, you guys will know that I might make some mistakes during this because it's not my run. And the reason why it's not my run, because I get 2 FPS, 1 FPS, just can't really manage the tournament. So yeah, my friend Silence told me this, so yeah, join the Discord and say thanks to him. But pretty much the concept of it is pretty much similar to the trace and initial strat. It's pretty much the same team as the initial strat. So yeah, you just want to farm up your yen. Just focus on your farming. Placing a Broly here early. I won't really be speaking too much because, things might be slightly different to what I say. So if there are times where I can just give like some sort of advice, I'll give it. Yeah, singular Broly can hold off the early waves, don't we? Should have a weather report here. Helps with dealing with these. Broly can deal with them himself. A second Broly to support him, because the hobgoblins do get a bit tanky, so Broly is not able to deal it by himself. Hence the two Brolys, because it helps dealing with them. But yeah, once your farms are maxed, you wanna focus your Aladdin. You need that cleanse starting to go. And also, for those who have been asking me for a no Aladdin strat, I've tried numerous things and nothing seems to work. If you do want to attempt a no Aladdin strat, I guess you just replace Tengen with Sid, and then you just bring another stall. Probably bring Kazi because she's a nature unit. And you probably take our Broly for Kage as well. So pretty much bring in 2 nature units and Sid instead of Tengen. And I'm not sure how much that will get you, but it probably won't be that much. Sid alone can't handle the early. I mean, he can handle for a bit, but not enough to the point where you can survive to the end. At a wave 12, you should have your Aladdin maxed. And he's gonna fill his meter and start cleansing infinitely. Place your Tengens legit right there. Now you get your Sanjugus placed. One singular Sanjugu. And that Sanjugu should deal with the most at the back. We're prioritizing this Tengen. Most of the mob controls come from Tengen, most of the damage. Tengen is the unit we're going to be using for pure DPS. Broly's whole purpose is to just rupture the enemies, so they end up dying at a specific point. So you want a whole portion where the enemies are just purely being regened. I could probably put an image on screen. Let me note this. 612. Kind of drew something out. It's like rough, something rough I drew out. Include it in like the top left for like a brief second. You can kill this off with a bear. And next Tengen as well. And now you auto arise just to deal with that boss. Stop the auto res because you just wanna purely farm as much damage as possible. Because if you have the summons coming in, they're just gonna insta kill these mobs. And you're gonna place two Sundries up here. The reason for this is because you just want summons pouring in at the top, and this will allow them to regen. You see all that regen is coming in, all those regen stacks, or ticks, I guess. Having two Brolys back here, one up front there. And the reason for that spare Aladdin being placed there is so we can cleanse those Brolys at the back. Because Broly's self-cleanse, I'm pretty sure it only works on the first crit. I think wait, when he crits, he cleanses it. So the first crit, he cleanses. The other ones, he just doesn't. That's the issue with it. And having this Aladdin here is pretty good placement because you can just set him to closest and he can deal with the mobs as well. So the Aladdin on the front is set to last, and this one will be set to closest. Now you can auto-rise that one in the back. We're at a later wave now, so the mobs are going to be a bit tankier. you're pretty much just evening out the upgrades between your tankers. So getting one to upgrade 9, then going to the next one, getting that to upgrade 9, and just keep cycling through. Going for one for max or going for one for the like separating the upgrades doesn't make that much additional to it. You can see those lag spikes coming in, man. Making it look like my flipping units are not being cleansed, man. Even at this point, the mobs are not really an issue yet. Guess that's the one thing bad about these maps. Any map like Namek, Sand, Double Dungeon, and is it which one's the next map? You'll think it was Underground Church, yeah. Those four maps, the first four story maps, in terms of like scaling wise, they're just very low. All the mobs are just so weak. If you compare this Wave 34 to like a Marshall Island Wave 34, the mobs will be a lot stronger. So I guess we just need a scaling increase on these old maps. But yeah, you guys can see how much region there is on the map. I'm gonna be maxing this poly as well. See where his range ends? It's pretty perfect. He's not gonna be rupturing a lot of enemies. And once he's up to that full AoE, or technically his last upgrade, you can just move the other one. Place all three Brolys over here. Since he's hitting the range where the initial Broly was placed, that Broly just served no purpose being there. We set that Broly to last just so you can deal with those mobs a bit more. Maxing Newsman over here so you can slow a lot of the mobs. So applying Bubbled is 50% slow, and yeah, making them snails. We still have both sentries at the front in case you guys thought I deleted one. Make sure you guys follow the exact targeting that's on the Broly. So whether it's first, last, or set to closest at each time. Yeah, I don't feel too well, man. I got a stain. It's actually so painful. It's just irritation. I legit just woke up and I just felt something in my eye. It's not anything nice. If you guys want to pay attention there was another newsman that was upgraded. At the corner there on the right, you can see it. And now you have all sundries at the back, authorized. One a bit further front, and then the other one's at the very back. Wave 44, make sure to use your raffle clash. I'll think I'll leave it in the top left of the screen as well, just so you guys know. And what you're going to be doing is you're using it at wave 44 and turning auto off at wave 59. So you can uphold the max crit damage from the domain. You could have easily waited for the upgrade, so if you guys can just wait for that bit of extra yen just to max it, that's what I'd recommend. Using the spare newsman, you're just going to be snailing these ones whenever you can. I'm pretty sure the Sunju summons like take this boss at the very end. Like it takes a long time for this boss to die. Only 13 summons on the map. And that's why you need these bodies upgraded. You need to get a lot more kills to regain mana, so you can have more summons spawning in. And there you go. Once you have 104k yen, you can just pretty much max it in one go. And this is where you just need your Brolys to pretty much just lock in. You need them to get a lot of kills so you can regain mana and have your Sanjuru summon a lot more. So move the Sanjuru that was at the front, or slightly in front to the back. And you want to be placing weather report here just so you can remove the armored stacks and also apply bubbled. Sell and replacing another Sanjuru just so you have 100 mana. Do the same for this one. and it takes it to the very end. If you want to avoid that, after you max, I guess, one of the three Brolys, you can start upgrading one of the Sundries at the back. Just to supply a bit of damage and use less mana for each summon. And now there's 47 seconds left. You don't have to waste your yen on that newsman, don't worry. Doesn't make that much of a difference because you're gonna be using your Sundry boost for your nukes. So yeah, you don't want to be wasting the yen on that exact newsman because you lost out like a bit of damage from the Sundry boost, and that's pretty much it for the strat. So like, subscribe, and yes, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.